Glenn Beck, How the Money Laundering Happens. Part 4, this is Katannya, Alven, and remember to look in the description box, click the links on the different videos that are in there, and also into the Delphin one as well, because that is going to change you. That's really going to make that difference, whereby you become much more in touch with your consciousness. This is Katannya, Alven, part 4, and we're going straight on in from part 3 with Glenn Beck explaining how money laundering happens.
Isn't it time we ask what happened to our money? I don't think we're ever going to be able to find out for sure where it all ended up.
Follow the money.
But governments all over the world are trying, but Kolomoisky's web was built to stay off the radar. 1 year into the war between Ukraine and Russia, back in 2015, an investigative journalist named Nashi Groshi released information that pulled the curtain back on the sprawling money laundering racket. And I want to show you exactly how it works. Actually, before I show you how it works, or where your money went, let me just give you a little money laundering 101, so you have a basic understanding of how money laundering works. Let's say you are a really bad guy, and you got millions of dollars, and, you know, I mean, you were born to be a bad guy, you are wearing a mask all the time, and black and white stripes, so you got all this money. What are you going to do with it? What are you going to do with it? You can't spend that money. You've seen it every, don't spend the money, we just robbed the banks, don't spend the money. As soon as you spend the money, they're on to you. Why? Because the FBI, the IRS, or Interpol, the Treasury, they are all looking at who's transferring money and where did that money come from. So you can't put it into a regular bank, because a regular bank is going to alert all these people that you just made an unusually large deposit, or you're now buying stuff. So you instead have to go here to a dirty bank. 1 hour Martinizing of your money. Actually, it's a little longer than that, and here's how you do it.
We could call it a banking launderette. New title. It launders not your clothes, but your money.
Sorry to give you a lesson, kids. Maybe you should apologize to the parents on how to launder money, but this is how you do it. You go to a dirty bank. Usually it's in some place like Latvia or Cyprus. And you go to that bank and they make you a loan. Let's say you have $1 million to what you want cleaned. So you go to that bank and you say, I'm starting a new shell company. No, I don't have any gas pumps, oil, or any of the squeegee things, but I'm going to start a new shell company. They
right.
say that's a
And this word shell company, no, it's nothing to do with gas or BP or oil or anything like that. It's the name of, like, the shell of a container, any sort of container, and that is going to be where you're going to put your dirty profits, okay? And some of you will have seen the Finchley Road money laundering scandal, where they were in Finchley Road, which was very close to where I was living in North London. But people in high places were going and organizing and getting them to create shell companies for them, and then they'd use those to put money that had come in inconvenient for public knowledge into their possession, and so they would then launder it through a shell company.
A fantastic idea. I think there's a lot of winking going on here. That's a fantastic. How much do you need? Well, I need probably $10 million. Well, do you have anything that is collateral? Yeah, I've got $1 million here. I can make those payments. Okay, all right, we'll do that. So the dirty bank says, we'll give you a loan for $10 million, but you got to pay it off. So you start making payments, and you make your dirty payments in your dirty dollars until there are no more dirty dollars left, that $1 million. Well, now you have to default because you're out of money. My shell corporation, we should have had gas pumps. And so you don't have any money left. You can't do it. So you default on the loan. Now in a dirty bank, they say, oh my gosh. Well, We can't return
He's a very good actor.
your entire $1 million, but what we can do is we're going to have to penalize you, say $100,000, and the bank will keep that because it's been a real hassle doing business with you.
So that's a nice little thing in their pocket.
And so you take your $900,000. The bank takes its fees for their dirty work. It could go to the shell company, or you could clean money. You could buy a boat with it, a Bugatti, another shell corporation. You could start another one, or maybe if you're...
Or you can put it into somewhere that's going to buy arms and into a territorial underground army.
You know, a real patriot. Maybe you can finance a war that the U.S. Congress never approved. I'm just saying. Now, let's see what happened to your money, okay? Let's start at the beginning. There you are, kind of tired and sleepy. I don't know why you're digging ditches. But you're like Uncle Sam comes to you, the IRS is like, hey, we need roads and schools and Marines and stuff. And you're like, okay, well, that's my fair share. And so you give your money to the IRS. The IRS immediately gives it to the Treasury, where you can count on them. Because nothing funny's going to go on with your money, I'll tell you that right now. We got it in the Treasury, and then Uncle Sam is there guarding it. Yeah, that's right. Stay away. We're only going to use it for important things like bailing out a bank over in Ukraine. I know this guy would love to do that. So we're going to send it over, $1.8 billion to Privat Bank in Ukraine. Well, you might say, Glenn.
Okay, I'm going to finish that here. The next, which is part 5, which is going to be Mark Z phone, and Mike Cottrell is talking, and there's some very interesting information that's coming out or through that conversation. So that will be part 5.